Yo, what it do? Hey, we know you should saw that fresh new intro. Wasn't that shit sick? Well, we couldn't agree more, guys.
Right, we just collaborated with our boy Omar at Sun City Vibes to help create an intro that would take our podcast to the next level. Do you need help with your video editing and content creation to help elevate your business to the next level? Well, Sun City Vibes has you covered without a doubt.
Yeah, that's right, guys. Whether it's a logo reveal, a music video, drone footage, or even t-shirt printing, guys, hit up Sun City Vibes for quality work and affordable price. Shit, Omar even made us a sick-ass hat. Look at this.
It's a fresh-ass hat.
Fresh.
Shit's fresh.
Fresh.
So yeah, guys, go help support those that support us and hit up our boy Omar and tell him Chris and Misa sent you from the podcast and help support a local El Paso business today. Let's go. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Conversing with Chris and Misa, the podcast. As always, guys, co-host of the podcast, Mr. Misael is here with us. Say what's up to the podcast, Misa.
Yo, what it do?
We don't have our boy Joe today. Joe is stuck with his child as a responsible adult should be. So RIP to Joe for today. But guys, our boy Chewy's here today. He's off mic, but he'll be running the stream and the Zoom for us today.
Damn, look at him, dude.
Just yell, Chewy. Just make noise.
What up, everybody?
Hey, there you go. All right, guys, for episode 148, Conversing with Chris and Misa, the podcast, we have two very special guests, and they're actually Misael's cousins. Mm-hmm. And there are two ladies who have been who are in the medical field at the moment. We got Miss Christina and Dr. Yehudi in the house today.
Hey!
Bro, I was like trying to hold it together. I was
sweating.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, let me just fucking.
You did it.
But yeah, thank you guys for being here today.
Welcome.
Welcome to the studio. Thank you guys for tuning in. Blue, thank you for being here. Mr. Chewy as well. Episode 148, guys. Before we get this going, we're gonna get into their stories here. We haven't really had people from the medical field on the pod before, so this will be kind of like a first
doctor. First doctor,
registered
nurse.
right? First RN. Well, actually, Manny's an RN, but a little different. But anyways, we'll get
Manny
into that.
is not an RN.
We'll get
that
into
guy's
that.
is straight up.
We'll get into
just
that later.
Pounded.
So, all right, guys, we have a tradition on this podcast. It's called the cracking of the celebratory beer. And it goes like this.
Look at him, dude.
Cheers to you, everybody.
Cheers.
Chris, I just feel that it's 9 o'clock in the morning. You're the only one drinking.
Dude, it's fucking noon. It's way past noon. Dude.
Well, whatever. Same
We're
people.
fine. Yeah, regardless. Even if it was 9, it would have been fine. Cheers to you guys. Thank you guys for the
Yeah, of
mimosas,
course.
by the way.
Yeah, absolutely.
What do you guys got in those Starbucks cups? What's the drink order here?
It's a secret.
It's a secret? Really? I was like, damn, dude.
Her secret is sugar free, and but yeah, just I think
I see coconut milk. Is there such a thing?
Yeah.
Supposed to be
How
better
is that
for
possible?
glycemic control.
Okay, so you guys, Miss Yehudi, you're an actual doctor, right?
Yes.
And then you are a nurse practitioner. Okay, so what's the difference between a nurse practitioner and an RN?
So basically, I went to school additional years to prescribe medication, to assess patients, things like that. So it's a little bit, I don't want to say higher, but higher education.
It is. She has a master's.
Oh,
in,
nice.
in nursing.
Okay.
Nursing.
And
So she's a master nurse.
yeah, I guess you could say that. Yeah, for sure. So you guys know Misa. You guys are actually cousins of his, right? Through his dad's side is what I'm understanding, right?
And our mom.
Okay. So explain that a little bit, Dr. Yehudi. How do you what do you remember
What's
about
the
this
science
guy?
of
Yeah, what's the science of how does this
So
guy
when a man and a woman.
Right. But like what I'm trying to figure out is we have two very highly educated women here, and this guy doesn't even know how to read.
hey, there had to be one in the family. So like, there's so many.
So that's what I'm like. Can you please explain that? Because I don't understand how
It's like, wait, we need a loser. And then I was like, I
Right.
volunteer.
Need somebody funny in the family. All right. Yeah, we got him.
What do you guys remember about this dude as a kid or him growing up, I guess?
So he's a couple years younger than me. And then, a couple years, probably 4 or so years younger than me. But I remember going over with our Aunt Rosie.
My Aunt Rosie was the best.
Yes, yeah. So shout out to her. And we always used to have like sleepovers, or she would always take us to Peter Piper, movie night, stuff like that.
You know what I remember the most is like every time, because like my grandma's house was really close to their house. So me and my brother would always go and hang out with you and your brother, and you guys had, I don't know if it was like a merry-go-round in the back at one time.
We did, yeah.
And I remember the first time I went, and we started going fast, and I ended up hurting myself.
Yes, sir.
And I remember that your brother wouldn't let me go back, and so I was bummed out. So like a few days later, we go back, and then the same thing happened, but this time like I flew and I landed like almost underneath the van that you guys had back then. And it hurt. I was hurting so bad, but like I remember, like if they see me crying, I'm not gonna be able to play. So I literally rolled my weight underneath the van and I cried for like 2 minutes, you know. And my brother Josh was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm looking for something." And then once the pain kind of went away, I came out, dude, and yeah, man. And I think that's how I got brain damage.
That's great.
And then
So
Judy
it's our
saw me
fault.
and she's like, "I need to be a doctor now to save Misa's life."
And that's my story. Yeah.
That's where it all fucking
That's where
That's how it
stems from.
started. But yeah, those were fun times.
Yeah.
Painful times too.
Painful, yeah.
too.
I think we had to get rid of it because too many people got hurt.
Yeah.
So it was a full on fucking marriage.
Yeah, dude. I didn't know.
was.
But
Yeah,
It
we
was
did.
awesome.
And then for kids, like at a certain age, like that shit is.
Dude,
just
and for some
absolutely
reason,
dangerous.
it seemed like somebody would go every day and it's just like WD-40 that bitch. Because, dude, that shit was like you spin it once and that shit would never stop. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. It's
Yeah, I
awesome.
remember.
So are you guys both? You guys both have your practices here in El Paso?
I just opened up a clinic
Okay.
off of Lee Trevino Pebble Hills. So it's called Cares Medical Clinic.
Okay.
So basically what I do is do veteran disability assessments and then also do IV drips.
Okay.
So the IV drips, there's a combination you could get for hangovers, you could get for beauty, you could also get for weight loss.
Oh wow.
Immunity.
I'm gonna look into that.
Yeah, it's all the rage right now.
Bro, dude,
Yeah.
you won't be
All the
hungover. You won't be fat.
Honestly, yeah, I've seen like a lot of like I guess more like affluent people, like superstars or famous people, YouTubers that will have these people come and utilize these drips and give them to them like for a hangover or I guess just to improve your health too if you wanted to.
You ever wonder how these guys could just keep partying, you know, like this whole time?
Well, now we know they're slapping that bag over
because
there.
Christina's there on the side hooking them up, you know?
Yeah, so Cares Medical. So you said, when did you start doing this? How long ago?
Actually, it's been a year, October 16th.
Oh, nice.
It's been a year that we've been open. So pretty much the drip was like a second thing because I had to wait a couple of months to get, my contracts for the VA and all of that. So I said, well, let's do this because, it was basically the trendy thing to do.
Okay.
That everybody was doing it. But at the same time, it was like, helps people and all of that. So
Right. That's crazy. So you're actually going to administer a drip to Misa here on the second half of the podcast. That's correct?
yes.
Okay. I might pass out, number one. So just a
in good
fair warning. I might
Hey,
pass
you
out.
are in good hands, Chris.
No, I know, but dude, like passing out sucks because you just fucking the lights just go out and that's it.
You're
You know
just
what I
like,
mean?
sorry, Misa, he didn't make it.
Right. And then like just like you next thing you know, you're just being woken up by someone and you're like, what the fuck happened, man? Like you know what I mean? It's a terrible feeling. So what high schools did you guys go to? Did you guys go to the same high school or
Yeah, so our mom kind of forced us to go to a healthcare
nice.
high school. So we went
Okay.
to Silva Magnet. Not forced, highly encouraged.
and that's at Jefferson, no?
Next
Okay,
to Jefferson.
cool.
Yeah, so we both went there. All four of us kids went there.
Okay, nice.
Was it my aunt? Was she like, y'all are going to be doctors? Like, a huevo.
No. Well, my mom told me that my grandpa had always said he wanted a doctor in the family. And that he liked the way Dr. Monrreal sounded.
Yeah, it
So-
sounds cool.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, that's maybe part of the reason, but that kind of in the back of my head. But yeah, she
But also my
she
mom
always
was very
encouraged
strict.
education.
Right.
Yeah.
She was always very strict that we
was
have
pretty
to go to a
strict.
good school. We have to go this. So she made all four of
Yeah.
us go to that school.
Right.
To be independent. I think that was her thing.
So she was the one that kind of like pushed you guys in that direction, right?
Yeah, she wanted us to have the best opportunities available.
Okay. And had you guys had like prior doctors in your family or anyone that was in medicine?
No, well, not in our dad, in our parents' side.
Yeah, because like on my like immediate family, like none of us are like in the medical field at all. So like normally what you see is like doctors, like they'll push their kids to be doctors, or in certain situations, lawyers will push their kids to be lawyers, or so it seems like you kind of had that, but it was just like your mom kind of looking out for you and like wanting the best for you, really.
Yeah.
And so did you guys embrace that right away, or were you kind of like, I don't want to do this? Like I think you just rolled your eyes. So like,
I'll let her start.
like, yeah, like was there a point where you're like, what the fuck? Like, I don't want to do this. Like, I want to do dance, or I want to do cheer. Or I want to do this,
I actually wanted to be a news anchor.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
Yeah. So my story is like, now I love my profession, but my best friend and I were at UTEP and we were like in the lines. The line was the shortest for nursing.
Oh,
We went to that line.
it's like, yo, it's almost lunchtime. Let's get in this short line.
Yeah,
real
I
quick.
gotta
We
go.
were actually, that's the story. We were hungry and I was like, dude, the shortest line is nursing right now, so let's just go to that line. And then they started talking to us about it, and I was like, we'll be nurses.
Just like that. That's crazy.
It's like a life career. You're like, yeah, fuck it, I'll take it.
Nurses.
Yeah, just because like from the people I know, like when you want to do like medical school or like be a nurse or like even a lawyer, it's something that like you've thought about for a long time, and you've kind of been positioning yourself in a way to like, hey, when I get my chance, I'm going to be able to apply and go to school, and this is what I want to do. But that's funny. You guys just kind of chose it on a whim in a way. But how did that work out for you? Was it different?
So for me, it was different. I was 6 years old when I kind of knew I wanted to be in the medical, like be a pediatrician at that time. Okay. That's what my mom says.
Wait, at 6?
At 6.
Yeah, she was fucking taking care of her dolls.
Dirt? I was eating dirt at that time, dude. It's like, I wonder what this tastes.
Right. Yeah, so apparently I would play with my dolls and play doctor and, want to take care of them, put Band-Aids and stuff on them, apparently. And so,
where were you when I fell that time?
I was playing.
I'm the one that pushed you, Misa.
I wanted to see, how people get hurt but and fix them. But no, so yeah, I did. I guess I did that. And then mom encouraged us to go to that medical high school. And I did nursing in there. I got my LVN. We were one of the first programs where you could be able to graduate from high school as an LVN. Oh, wow. And so, yeah, so that was nice. Instead of having to, work at a restaurant or whatever at a high school, I could be able to work as an LVN. So I did a lot of travel nursing and kind of wanted to do medical. I don't know. I was between either research, like a PhD, or doing like an MD. Or maybe doing nursing. And so in UTEP, I was a part of like a minorities program and got a lot of exposure to medical schools in Texas. And then
you end up going to like Brazil or something, right? Or
for like I travel a lot, but like what do you mean for
school or anything like that?
Yeah, so like I went to a foreign medical school.
Oh,
I did.
Shit.
Yeah. And so I went to St. James. It's a foreign medical school, and so it was a different path. Like, so for me, I was at UTEP and then did my 4 years there. Chemistry and biology was my degree.
My favorite subjects.
Right, I know, loved it. Organic.
Oh God! Once you throw the word organic into chemistry,
God, it's done.
It's like, you know what? Fuck you, man. Like, fuck you. Like, chemistry's hard enough, and now we're getting organic. Like,
right?
get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it was not easy.
Oh God.
Yeah, and so
I hate school, man.
He's been doing it for 10 years.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna graduate with a bachelor's in the upcoming spring. But I've been going to school for like 12 years. It's just like just have a on and off relationship.
Yeah, I went to school for 18.
Yeah.
So
okay. Look. Thank you.
Yeah, but she's a doctor, Chris.
I know.
Hey, man,
Yes.
we all get there. We all get there.
At least we're going to school, Misa. You fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. So for me, after I graduated college, I didn't know if I wanted. Some personal stuff happened, and I didn't know if I wanted to continue being a doctor, and so I just did travel nursing for a while, and lived in Dallas, I think in Phoenix for a bit. And then I was in Las Cruces, and one of the docs there is like, you got to go back to school. He's like, I don't care what it is you got to do, but, either.
Did your mom send them or what?
Probably. Paid them. Yeah, she's like, you got to do something. So I did. I applied to several medical schools, and I applied to even law school.
Oh, shit.
I was like, I gotta do something. I gotta do something. Yeah. And so studied for my LSAT, my MCAT, my GRE. I was like, I just got to get back to it. And then, I got into this medical school, and I checked it out, and it was a good opportunity, and did that. And
you said it was called St. James?
St. James. So it's a foreign medical school. They have several. I went to the one in Anguilla. A lot of people say all sorts of stuff about foreign medical schools, which is understandable, but I took the exact same exams that any other U.S. doctor takes to get licensed.
Pass the same test.
Yes,
right?
we passed the same test. Yeah, and so
how was that experience? So I mean, being I'm sure like the medical world is a lot different, somewhere else in here, right?
Well, so this is just kind of like you take the same classes, and they prepare you for the exam. It's really to take the exams, to take your United States medical licensing exams if you want to practice in the United States. And so, it like prepares you for that. And I did my rotations in Chicago and Scottsdale, in Honor Bound or Honor Health, in Scottsdale, Arizona. And so did that. But yeah, it's different because I mean, I was really far away from home. That was my first time being far away from home. And it's, you know, you study 20 hours a day and you have to take your exams. And I mean, it's stressful. It's really stressful.
And what was like to you, I guess, in your mind, what was like the benefit of going to this school, like instead of staying like somewhere close to home, like going to like Lubbock or something?
Yeah, so I had applied to, I was kind of I think in my life at that time, I was like, I just want to do something now type of deal. And so I had an opportunity to start this in January of the year that I applied versus waiting for the following year.
So you're like, let's go.
So, yeah, and I had spoken to several physicians who had done this route.
Okay.
And, you know, highly successful physicians and everything. And so I was like, well, you know, like, why not?
Right. So you can see the path ahead of you. Like it was being opened up and you're like, you just had to.
School though, dude.
Yes, dude. School is kind of important, dude. Like
it is. I do love it though. So, and then the other thing that made me want to do.
Can't even read.
to do MD was because working as a nurse, like I think it's a team approach. You absolutely need good nurses. You need good CNAs. You need good respiratory therapists, physical therapy, nurse practitioners, huge part of the team. But I did medical surgical nursing for a long time. And so they kind of give you like an algorithm. Like if this happens, you do this. And if this doesn't work, then you do this and then call the doctor. You know? And so I was like, but why do I need to do this? And like, why do I need to call, the doctor? And so I just kind of wanted to have the knowledge, right? Yeah. To kind of have the knowledge to, if I was ever in a situation, to know what to do or at least find the answer. Okay. And so, and that's kind of what led me to the residency program that I did. It was a rural training program, in Arkansas. Okay. At the UAMS. It's the University of Arkansas for Medical Sciences. And so I did a rural track program. And so we were the only hospital, and I think like a 30, 40 mile radius. So we did it all. Like we admitted patients, we did ICU, we did emergency room, we delivered our own babies, C-sections. So like that's what I wanted to do. And as far as nursing too, I volunteered with a medical doctor here at our church, Harvest Christian Center. There was a doctor there who has a free clinic, and I would go on medical mission trips with her. And so that's where I went to like Guatemala, El Salvador, Nicaragua.
So you got to see
Mexico.
The world.
Yeah. India, we went to India.
Shit.
And just to be able to see how much she can do,
right.
I was like, that's what I want to do. And so I chose a residency and fortunately got into a residency that trained me pretty well for that.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah,
dude.
So I loved it. And so
Chris, you wouldn't be able to hack it as a
bro.
It's hard.
All,
so
dude.
Respects to all physicians for sure.
Give them a round of applause, Misa.
Yeah, triple horn for that.
Yeah, like I'm dreading them just sticking you with this fucking needle here in a bit. Like I'm like I'm gonna panic.
Dude, but they're putting it in me. Though.
I know, dude, but I'm still like just being around it. It's just one of those things.
We'll have Chewy hold your hand.
Yes, thank you, Chewy.
There you go.
You're such a good guy. By the way, you look really good today, Chewy.
I was gonna say, dude,
looks amazing in that Dodgers hat.
Right,
Too bad they're out of the playoffs anyway. So, Christina, so for you, I guess, like your story is like a lot different than that, right?
Definitely.
And so, like, what do you remember, like, about you going through, like, your journey? Like, were there these certain challenges that you would face, or like these moments where you're like, oh, what the fuck? I don't want to do this. Like, what was that like?
So honestly, I started like once I decided, okay, that day that I'm gonna go to the shortest
line. The shortest line out there.
And got all the information and all of that. I was like, let's do nursing school. So. It was challenging. I think any school's challenging, but nursing school was like the most challenging thing I've ever done, like getting my bachelor's degree. So basically, like it was just trying to push myself because I also never liked school, which is funny, but I was always like, I think from all four of us, I was always like kind of like the rebel, like, I didn't like school, things like that. But when I started seeing like, you help people get better, things like that, I just pushed myself every day to, finish. And then after 6 years, I decided, I think I got a little burned out as far as I was an ER nurse and I was an ICU nurse.
Oh my gosh. So Jesus, how hectic.
Yeah. And I've heard like ER nurse and the ICU, like that's like some of the most I guess demanding jobs that are out there because like literally like people's hands are like in your lives, like from every moment of like your fucking day. Like I couldn't imagine that.
I mean,
like
it
the
should
pressure,
also be physically, mentally, and like emotionally bad.
Especially emotionally,
Right.
because you had a lot of. I was at back then it was Thomason.
Okay.
So it's level 1 trauma.
Right.
You saw a lot of crazy things. So and I had to learn how to separate. I had to learn how to separate. I had to learn how to separate like my emotions, how I was feeling, because a lot of times, you would see babies die. You would see car accidents.
Right.
You would see. So emotionally, it did take a toll on me.
Well, and then what I was thinking too is like you go through like a whole shift, right? And you see various things, various scenarios. A baby might have lost its life. Some guy loses an arm in a car accident, whatever. But then at the end of the day, you're expected to clock out and just turn that off and go be a mom or go do whatever you got to do. Go be a wife or go make dinner, go grocery shopping, all these little things that like you're like, what the fuck? I don't want to do this right now. I just saw like all this traumatic shit. Like, you know what I mean? And that's what I think is crazy, because you're supposed to be able to go home, cope, deal with it, and then, hey, come back tomorrow.
Not just that, but like looking at the trauma, what it's happening, like even if they survive, like just having to think like, I just saw this kid, pretty beat up or something.
There is a lot of compartmentalizing, I think, for this job that you have to do. And, but there's also help out there too. Like especially in residency, they had like counselors and stuff reach out to us.
Moral support.
Yeah.
You guys should hire like cheerleaders to like pump you guys up like in the middle
Right
of
before.
like, hey, get that needle in there, Christina.
You got this.
Yeah.
You got this.
It's so distracting. They're all like trying to find the vein. The fucking cheerleaders, fucking pom-poms, fucking what are those things that fucking spray the little fucking confetti cannons and shit?
Glitter and everything.
Yeah, just like, oh my God, that's crazy. Yeah, but you know what? Like when I was little, like I had pretty bad asthma, so I was in the hospital like a lot, like, and my mom would stay with me, and like it was fucking terrible. It was the worst. But I remember like that's why I hated fucking IVs, because every time we would go, fucking they'd stick me fucking 7 times, and I'm like a fucking 10-year-old kid, like can't breathe, fucking dying and shit. And it kind of just terrified me. And like hospitals were always like a place where I was like I was not down, because I knew what was gonna happen, And but like I'm 10, so I have no say. Like my mom's just trying to make sure I don't fucking die and shit, But yeah,
how much would it take for you to take that IV? If somebody was to pay you, Chris,
fuck,
I'll give you $50 to do it.
Not even
$50 just to get an IV that's gonna
dude, fuck no,
benefit you, bro.
No, dude,
you're gonna look like blue after that IV's done.
No, dude. I'd rather just work out for like and look like him naturally. You know what I mean? I'll say I'm my mom. Dude, it's just it's just needles are just like I was deathly afraid of them ever since I was a kid, dude, and it's still the same. Like I just can't get over it. It's like a fear that I have.
Yeah, it's very common because you were a child when you were exposed
I was
to all
little,
that.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck this. And I remember, so like the job that I work for, they encourage flu shots and COVID. Like, make sure you get your COVID shot. Like, So one time they sent a group of us like to a clinic to get vaccinated, and this was for the flu. The COVID hadn't broken out yet, but I went with the group of people, and then I'm telling my coworker like, "Yo, I fucking hate needles. Like fucking please, like help me out. Like, if you see me going through it, like don't laugh at me. Like, you know what I mean?" So we go to the clinic, and the nurse takes me to the back. And she's prepping the flu shot, and then she looks at me and she's like, "Why are you so pale?" And I was like, "I fucking hate needles." And she's like, "No, I can tell." Like, she's like, "You look like a fucking."
And then he woke up 3 days later.
Yeah. So it's just one of those things. But I think like it is important, like the job you guys do, like it is something that I don't think people realize how much like stress there is, or how much how debilitating it can be on your guys, like your mental health, if you don't know how to cope with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I think you have to love it. If you're in it for the money, that's the wrong reason to do it.
Definitely.
Yeah, because there's a lot that goes into it. Not only personal sacrifice, family, different things, time, all of that.
I feel like it would weed you out right away if you're just in it for the money.
A lot of time. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Like
I mean, some people are really smart. Like I have colleagues who super smart, don't like their job, but they're in debt and they want to make a lot of money.
Right.
And so, but they're
It's
good
like,
providers.
Man, I'm so much in debt. You know what? I'll just be a doctor.
That legit happens. Yeah. And they're miserable. And so like, I think there's other ways to make money. And if you don't like as much schooling, then there's other ways to be providers too. Like a physician assistant or a nurse practitioner. And that's what I tell a lot of people who are like, well, should I be a doctor? Should I go to medical school? And there's many paths. It just depends. What is it that you want?
Right.
What if now that you're a doctor, what if you would have not picked? What do you think you would have been? Teacher maybe, or?
No, I think it takes a special mind to be a teacher.
A UFC fighter?
Right. I actually liked boxing growing up. I loved boxing growing up, and
I remember getting one of them.
right onto the merry-go-round. But I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I think I do enjoy real estate stuff too. I don't know. I'd probably do
anything that makes good money, man.
Right.
I'll take it.
Right. Probably.
Whatever's the shortest line too.
Whatever's the shortest line.
Let me see that line and let me see that check.
Yeah.
What are we looking at?
I know. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe an astronaut or something. I think that'd be neat.
Damn, that would be crazy. So, but like, yeah. So I guess what is like that one biggest like, maybe not like tip or like advice, but like for somebody that's like they're considering like, hey, I kind of want to be a doctor or an RN or a nurse practitioner. Like, if you could tell them like one thing, like what would you say? Like I guess a piece of like guidance almost.
Yeah. You want to go first?
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Straight up.
Drop out.
Don't go to the shortest line.
Yeah. Find the longer line.
Find the longer line. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, just not to give up, because there was a lot of times when I was like in nursing school that I was like, I hate this. Like, I don't want this. Like, because it was so hard. And like you said, they try to weed people out because of the fact that there's so many people doing it for the money.
Right.
And because nursing is a great career and well paid and all that. But I mean, there's sacrifices. So I think just never to give up. I mean, even though like it might look like you're not going to make it, I mean, be persistent. And I think that's what it is overall. You have a goal and just concentrate on that goal and do it.
Right.
Yeah. I think I would say if you're considering it, shadow somebody, shadow somebody in the, who's a doctor, who's a lawyer, who's in real estate, whatever. Well, I guess for medical, like a nurse practitioner or something like that, and see what it is that their everyday looks like.
Right.
And know what you're getting into. I think that kind of helped me. Like I knew like, this is how many years it's going to take to do I really want to do this? So those moments where I was like, man, I don't, this isn't worth it. I would go back to your why. And so, so for me, yeah, I think I would recommend that, shadow people, and they make it hard for a reason. I mean, you have people's lives in your hands. You don't want
it's
just
kind of important.
But it's probably like one of the most rewarding jobs you could ever have.
It is. I think it is. I love what I do. I want to focus on preventative medicine and like weight loss, and especially in our community, Hispanics. I mean, we're more of a chance of having diabetes. I think diabetes overall in adults, the CDC says you have a 40% chance in your lifetime of having diabetes.
I probably already have it, dude. Both of us.
Right? Yeah, and being Hispanic, you have over a 50% chance.
Las flautas, las gorditas, las enchiladas.
And they attribute it to our diet, being overweight, education level, resources.
Right.
And so I think
just because all they want to do is drink modelos
and have your gorditas with it too, right? I mean, that's delicious, and it's not that you can't have that every now and then.
And I mean, it's just slamming the beer. I was gonna come up with an excuse, but where is that?
I mean, I mean, and so I think that's what I'm kind of passionate about, and that's what I did my like family medicine, and then I also did research in that, like why in Hispanic populations, like how can I help Hispanic communities not get diabetes, because our grandma had diabetes. I think she died of a massive heart attack at 69 years old.
Okay,
she was young, dude.
Yeah, she was young, and so she had diabetes, hypertension, congestive heart failure, all complications of being overweight and stuff. And so one of the things at her clinic is helping out with is this weight loss program that they have, and it's all the rage right now. You see Kim Kardashian, on this weight loss stuff.
How does she still look that way?
Dude, that ass has diabetes for sure.
Right. Like, dude,
how? Full of diabetes.
Like, God bless, bro. Like, and this has been like years that she's been around, and she still looks like a dime piece. It's like, how? How?
It's the drip,
it's all
bro.
It's that.
It's the fucking drip. Dude, you know what? Hook me up, man.
But
I want an ass like that.
I think it's like what you said, though. You mentioned like as much as people don't think about it, your fucking income level like can help like dictate the type of diet you have. Obviously,
Absolutely.
For someone like Kim Kardashian, she has the best of everything.
Chefs, private chefs, yeah.
The best of everything at her disposal whenever the fuck she wants. But, you know, like somebody living, you know, here in El Paso and they might be on food stamps, they might be disabled. Their income is very tight. So, you know, like.
So they just go and buy some Bud Lights.
Right. Some fucking Rolling Rocks and some fucking, a couple fucking small little things to eat, but like nothing like
$5
healthy,
pizza.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's all about education, you know,
Right.
educating and seeing the options that are out there. That's what I used to do with my patients and stuff too. You know,
Fucking Chewy. They're calling you out, Way.
Put diabetes up there.
You fucking. God bless.
it's real.
Well, yeah, actually,
If it's in the internet, you gotta believe it.
Actually, and Misa can vouch for us. Our producer Joe was diagnosed with diabetes. Remember?
Yeah, because we had a friend, Nico Ajmini, and he's a local comedian. He's in the KLQ morning show now, but he used to be
EMT.
Oh, an EMT, right?
Oh, okay.
And he
I
kept
see
noticing
some
Joe get up to go to the restroom. Like in 15 minutes, he went like 4 or 5 times, and he's all like, "Whether you're a cokehead or you're fucking you have diabetes, bro." And then Joe's like, "What?"
Can it be both? Right?
Yeah, he's like, "Diabetes."
But yeah, that shit is crazy. But yeah, like Joe, fucking.
I think like also like when it comes to that, like a lot of people are not educated on it. You know, they're so used to, you know, from generation to generation, it's just, you know, like you better eat all your food,
Exactly.
you know,
That
or
is huge, yeah.
you're not gonna go outside or some shit.
Exactly.
You know? That's like I still don't go outside.
Yeah,
And
it's
culture,
wild.
because remember when we were little, my grandma would force us to eat everything.
Dude, my
you
grandma's
couldn't
place
leave
like,
the table. Yeah, exactly. You couldn't leave the table
without
if you
eating
didn't
everything.
finish.
She's fucking feeding you like fucking frijoles that were
Yeah.
made with fucking
Dude, she'd
manteca
make-
lard
she'd
and
make
shit.
Delicious, you
With
know?
lard.
But they didn't
Best
know any
fucking
better.
beans, but God bless, you're
Yeah.
fucking clogging your arteries.
Right, exactly.
Fucking stuffing lard down your face.
dude,
like
and then you'd
nothing.
finish eating, and then you'd go sit down, and you'd be all full, and then your grandma would be like, "Misa," like she'll try to speak English, and she'll be like, "Misa, come in," instead of like, "Come here," and then I'd go and she'll have like a plate ready, like,
Right.
hey.
He's like, you just fed. Yeah, no, that's about right. Yeah, and they didn't know any better.
Right,
you know?
right. I mean, they're just like you said, it's like traditions that are passed down, you know.
Absolutely.
And so, I think that even shows you more the value of going to school and getting educated.
School's for fools.
Because that's how like you break that generational like.
Yeah.
It's not a curse because it's not like, you know, it's not the worst thing in the world, but you're just making the next like generation you pass down more like experience, more knowledge, more education, more
It becomes the norm though too, you
Right.
know,
Yeah.
like they
Right.
see it as like, well, you know, they went, so I got to do it too, or something.
right, exactly. And then you also like you're living a healthier lifestyle, so that makes them want to live that way. So it's like it's all like a chain reaction in
Yeah,
a way.
and you feel better,
Right.
you know, when you have all that. So
I
you're
was
able
just
to do
thinking,
more.
there's so many people in my family that are like around me that are medical field. Like my dad, you know, he's a professor at UTEP for nursing school, and my sister's a nurse, and you guys, and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing?
Look at you
I'm
on
always
this
here like being
podcast.
funny on this podcast. You know, like,
Oh, man.
I should have checked the fucking bill on this shit, dude, 'cause it's not paying at all.
So Cares Medical, this is a clinic that you said it's located off of Lee Trevino?
Lee Trevino and Pebble Hills.
Lee Trevino and Pebble Hills. Okay. I know by that Planet Fitness that's right there or something.
It's where El Paso Orthopedic
Okay.
is in the corner, and we're right in the corner next to Family Dollar.
Okay. So like really fast, like what are the types of services? I know you said the drip, but what other services that do you guys provide to the public?
To the public, we provide like the IV drips. We also provide like the lipo shots, which is for weight loss. And we also provide, what else do we provide?
The like athletic drips, Botox.
And is this
fillers
like
also
all kind of
something
like the
different.
same, or it's just like different stuff you put in for like?
It's
whatever?
different stuff. So there's different components
Right.
in whatever they put in the bag.
Can you
And
do
so-
like all in one? Like, dude, I just want all of that.
right? Just
Hit me.
the ultimate. Yeah, I mean, it depends on the components.
God bless.
Yeah. Yeah, as
I
long
want
as they're
that platinum.
compatible, yeah, you can. For the
Yeah.
most part, I think you can mix them
you can
all.
mix
There
them.
are some that like don't combine because it'll, crystallize, the whole chemistry stuff.
Right.
So you don't.
The stupid
vape.
chemists. What do they know?
all at once. Yeah. And so, but otherwise, yeah. And so, they provide that anti-aging, immunity stuff. As far as the drips, she also does VA, like she had said, sports physicals, stuff like that.
So like, does your insurance, like if you have medical insurance, do they cover something like this, like drips?
No, they don't cover drips.
Okay.
No. So it's just all basically what a lot of clients do also is that they pay for it and then they submit it through their insurance.
Okay.
And their insurance reimburses them.
Okay. Because this is like considered more like cosmetic, right? In a way.
Well, wellness.
Right?
Yeah. Instead of
like something that's like a
like joining a gym.
Right.
Type of deal.
Instead of like a procedure
like
that has to like get done because like
you're gonna go work out, you're not gonna
so
get abs implanted.
Yeah, so it's like an adjunct to your health.
Okay.
Yeah, so most insurances will kind of compensate for it.
Right.
Like if like they'll pay for your gym membership or they'll pay for you to get something like this. You can have that option.
What's the most popular drip that you guys have?
Definitely the weight loss.
The weight loss?
The premium weight loss, yeah, definitely. And most of the clients, they've been done really well. We've posted on Facebook. We've posted on Instagram. They've lost, within, maybe 6 weeks, they've lost.
The bottom one?
Yeah. She's been doing it for a year.
Damn.
Yeah. So
Okay, so what's the science behind that? Like, how does that drip?
Hey, you just inject and
no, I know, but
pray to God.
Like, how does it help you lose weight? Like, does it I don't even want to guess like to how it like what it does, but like what do you
pretty much curbs your appetite. It also helps you basically you get curbs your appetite. You don't get all of these cravings.
Right.
So and IV drips, everything goes through the IV,
absorption wise. Yeah, like
so you absorb.
You absorb like 100% of the nutrients.
Right.
And so some of the medications that she uses in the drip, like she said, helps suppress appetite.
Okay.
Some of the medications that you can use, like the Kim Kardashian, whatever diet that they do, are injections that you give to yourself.
The bigger your ass gets.
Right. Yeah. And so the way that those work is by slowing down the emptying of your stomach.
Okay.
And so you feel fuller. Right. And
kind of like shrinks your stomach or something.
Yeah, kind of. So it slows it down. So when you eat a meal, you feel full, and it takes a while for your for it to leave your stomach.
Right.
And then it also helps with insulin resistance. So also helping like you not become a diabetic, and which is important. I think it's important. So you feel full, not wanting to eat, and like I've tried it, and so I actually lost probably 30 pounds. And
how often would you have to go get this drip if you're doing that?
So if it's the drip, how often do you do it?
Weekly.
For 8
weeks.
Once a week?
For 8 weeks.
Okay, that's not
that's not bad at all.
I was thinking like maybe like bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly, you could do it.
You could do that too.
It depends, but at the same time, it works best if you do it like for 8 weeks consecutively, and then at your 8 week mark, maybe do every other week, things like that, depending on
seeing how much you lose.
Dude, I'm ready to lose some weight. Dude. I want to go home to my wife, and my wife being like, "Who the hell are you?" Like, damn.
So, how much, like, I guess in the ballpark, like price wise, to get one of these treatments, how much are you looking at?
Weekly, it's $135.
Okay.
And then we also have like the lipo shots; those are $35.
Okay.
So that kind of helps you also curb your appetite,
right?
But of course, in conjunction with a drip, that you're more, you lose more weight.
Okay.
And she's just starting a new program, which some other physicians in town are doing, that charge up to $2,500 for it. But she's charging how much was there?
For 4 weeks, I'm charging $5.99 for 4
$5.99.
weeks.
Oh, nice.
Which includes like prescription medication if needed, lab work. Usually insurances will cover that. These I think the drips, any like vitamins and stuff that you might need, and you have like a nurse practitioner who's actually guiding you and checking on that.
Somebody that knows what they're doing.
Exactly. Yeah, like not saying that people when you go to Juarez might those weight loss.
I mean, Chewy, you know how Juarez is, right? That's all he does. But yeah, that's cool.
So you take this pill, you eat 3 tacos, and you're good.
Yeah. So I mean, I think it's just to have, she wants to make it affordable as much as possible, and then just help for your health.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like we talked about, like El Paso's not the most affluent community.
Yeah, let's not sugarcoat it, man. There's a lot of you guys that might need this. Actually need it.
So it's good that you're thinking about like your who your client base would be, and like
Absolutely.
thinking about their pocketbook, and like maybe not making the most money right away, but at least you're trying to help them. And honestly, like, you'll probably feel more rewarded because you're able to help people who otherwise probably couldn't afford your services otherwise.
Yeah, no, exactly. And then and I think it's preventative. Like that's what I love about this, is that you're preventing somebody from getting diabetes. You know, if obesity is like the leading cause to diabetes, you know, and heart disease and all of that stuff. And so like you're making people healthier so they could be a better father, a better husband, a better mother, you know, just feel good about yourself and all that too.
I know like another like huge problem, especially here in El Paso, is like the epidemic that's going around the hangovers and shit. So like you guys
can help with that too.
Yeah, and I was gonna say like somebody could just literally go in there and like, how fast would they like feel better, like right after? Like is it
immediately?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, that's crazy.
What makes you have a hangover is you're dehydrated. So alcohol is like a diuretic. So you pee and then you're peeing out a lot of electrolytes, and so this helps replenish that. Okay. And so and it also in metabolizing alcohol, you use up a lot of vitamin B, thiamine, different stuff like that, which she replenishes.
Which there's a bunch of vitamin B up
there's
in there.
A bunch of that, you know, and so that's what helps.
Okay.
And so
they should have like a mobile to go, like if somebody calls in, yo, me and like 10 of my friends are super hungover.
So we have a friend who
we actually
does.
have a friend that does that. She's
mobile. She'll go to your house.
She'll go to your house because I don't offer
pull up
services.
on you, son.
Yeah. So hers is luxury health services.
Yeah. So she actually, if you're hungover, just call her and she'll come to your house and do the drip.
Dude, we should have called for Chris that time. He was fucked up. He was like in bed, not moving. Like we should have just called her friend. She goes in and Chris gets up. He's like, hit me with a beer.
Starts drinking immediately. That's why I'm like, I don't know.
That's awesome, man. It's crazy. Like, you know, now thinking about it, I could just literally put an IV that, you know, take the hangover away and not just that, but I could also use that, you know, type of IV to lose some weight and, you know, be healthy.
It's all things. Yeah, all things.
Yeah, that shit's wild. So one time, go ahead and promote the IG page for CARES Medical. Where can they find you guys?
We're on Instagram and we're under CARES Medical. And let me see. Yes.
You guys are on like Twitter and Facebook and stuff?
We're also on Twitter, CARES Medical as well. caresmedical.ep.
Okay.
Texas. And then on, I think that's the only thing that we're on.
No TikTok?
We are actually, we are also on TikTok.
Okay.
But
haven't done much videos.
You guys are more active.
TikTok is hard, yo. I don't know.
Nah, dude, I'm just scared of getting famous on TikTok.
Yeah, okay, dude. That's what it is.
The last thing I want is a bunch of people
last
asking
thing
me
you
for
want,
something.
a lot of people fucking watching this podcast.
No, our podcast, it is on TikTok.
That shit's crazy. All right, so if you guys are in need of any of these services, CARES Medical on IG, you can go ahead and find them. I think Chewy had popped it into the Zoom before. He's going to do it again. So it's right there for you guys to see. CARES Medical. If you're listening to us on audio-only platforms, cares.medical on IG. That's where you can find them and then get in contact with them for all their services that they're offering. We're actually at 42 minutes right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick break. Misa's going to get stabbed in the arm.
Chris is going to pass out.
I'm going to pass out, and then we're going to come back and do the second part of the podcast. So let's go ahead and take a quick break. For you guys that are liking us on Instagram, make sure to fucking subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're almost at 500 subs.
And go get an IV, bro, if you're hurting.
Go get an IV drip if you're hungover, like Misa's about to get. He's about to get dripped up. And we're going to take a break, and we will be right back.
Try to replace me, but bitch, I'm one of a kind. You know I be speed racing up on the highway 95. Look, I don't give a fuck why these niggas hating on me. Oh wait, because I got your bitch tripping on me. She said my love promethazine got her leaning on me. Spanish mommy with that accent, bet she call me Poppy. Okay, yeah, she be hitting my...
All right, guys, we are back from break. Episode 148, Conversing with Chris and Misa, the podcast. Give us some round of applause, Misa.
I'm feeling good right now, guys.
Misa's actually dripped up right now. Dripped out. Bro, this thing is scary looking. I'm looking at a fucking IV bag that's just funneling fluids into Misa's arm at a historic rate. It's awesome.
Hit me, dude. Damn.
How are you feeling, Misa?
I feel great, dude. Actually, I feel like I could do a backflip right now. Like while I'm sitting down, it's crazy. I love it.
Any initial
So I had to ask. I didn't even ask. What are you injecting on me right now? What's fucking through my veins?
Never even asked.
Just because we have the same last name.
Yeah, like we didn't like say, can we see like this
you're
is
a
a
doctor?
sealed
Fine,
fucking bag or like So what is exactly?
Yeah.
What is it that you're
Yeah.
actually funneling into Misa's veins?
So I gave him a wellness drip, which is B complex. It has also the bleak complex, and then B12. It has triamino, and then it also has
L-carnitine.
the L-carnitine.
Okay.
So like
it's a whole
electrolytes.
Electrolytes.
A little bit of just to get him going.
Me
Just to
siento
get you-
buenote ahorita, güey.
just to get you jacked up. It looks
and then
good.
I also gave him vitamin C because like flu season's coming, so
Look at that,
Bro,
dude.
she just fucking-
I wanted a missed word.
sorry.
She just blew up your immunity right now.
I'm
She's
be
just
so
like,
healthy. My boss was like, "You're working extra now, man. You got a drip."
yo, that is crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. And so
And I gotta say, dude,
you guys
it's not
set this up
painful at all.
fast too.
It's fast. It's not painful. Like I'm chilling, dude. It's kind of dangerous too because I feel like I almost forgot, and I was about to like bend my arm and like wave it around. Like I
Don't do
didn't care.
that. Yeah, that was fast. Like I stepped out for I would say I was out for like 5 minutes. And in those 5 minutes, you successfully stabbed him in the arm. And I didn't have to see anything, which I'm very
Nobody
thankful
fainted,
for.
so
Nobody
we're
fainted.
good.
We're still good. Don't show me your arm though, Misa. But yeah, so like that was crazy. I
It doesn't
thought it
even
would
look bad, Chris. Just take
I
a
thought
look.
it would. Let me look.
Look.
Let me look. No, I'm not gonna look. I thought it was gonna take a little bit longer, but you set that up really fast.
He's a pro.
I'm pro already at it.
She did it with her eyes closed and hands tied to her back.
I was like, yeah.
Okay,
She's like, check this out.
that's crazy. So Misa should start feeling the effects here soon, and then you said after like 30 minutes after that, he's probably gonna need to piss like a racehorse.
Usually, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
The elderly, a lot of times, like as soon as it goes in, maybe 15 minutes within the.
I piss like everything that you just put in. It didn't work.
Right. Damn it.
Dude, nah, man.
I mean, it's just fluids and the vitamins and all of that. So
Okay.
you should feel pretty good.
Yeah.
Also, B complex, which I added on there, also helps like stress and all of that, relax. So today, usually most clients say that they have like a great night's sleep after the drip.
Oh shit.
Dude, I work
crazy.
tomorrow. I hope I don't wake up to,
That's wild, dude. Yeah, that's crazy. But you're a trooper, Misa. Give yourself a round of applause. I couldn't do it. I couldn't. I'm a wuss. So, guys, what we're gonna do? We have 5 random questions. We're gonna do that at the very end of the podcast. But Misa, you had this sort of like quiz for me, I guess.
Yeah, well, I had an idea. This is the first time that we have people that are in the medical field and having a doctor and a nurse practitioner. I was like thinking, one of the reasons why I never joined is because 1, I hate biology, and 2 is like I can't pronounce or read for shit.
Couldn't even pronounce biology
dude.
right.
Well, did I? No, I don't know. Whatever.
Said biology.
Biology or whatever you say. But I was thinking like, you know what? I want to see how good Chris would be. So I picked out 5 very, very easy words for Chris to pronounce. These are all in the medical field. So, Chewy, this is the first one. This is just as an example. So you know what's coming,
It's gonna
right,
be
Chris?
so hard. I can already tell. So you said you have trouble pronouncing words too, right?
I do. That's why we're related.
Okay.
Yeah, dude.
Okay. But then you said you were like you would correct her, right?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
'cause
she's
I have a little-
the sisterly love that
Right,
we have
right,
for
right,
each
right.
other. So sometimes I'd be like, oh, I'd be talking to her like I'm all trying to be professional and all this, and she's like, she would correct a word, and I'm like, oh, okay. And then nicely she would tell me like, maybe you should start reading novels or chapter books. That'll help your vocabulary.
I'm nice about it.
Yeah, she
you
was nice
do
about
send
it.
me like emails that you
I do send her email
to
because
proofread.
I'm horrible. Like I hated English writing when I was in college. And I honestly, like what I read is magazines.
Okay.
So
It's not scholarly fucking wording and shit.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's English in school, like I used to hate it. Like, why do I have to take
Right?
English? I speak English, like it's stupid.
So I'd be like, and I was like, my first language is Spanish because of with my grandma,
Right.
she took care of us. So,
Puro español.
Puro
Puro
español.
Sí.
So, translating those words, sometimes I'd be like, dude, you didn't grow up with, because like my older sister and I, we grew up with my grandma. Like
Right.
she took care of us from like, since we were like born to
Right.
like. maybe
Always at grandma's house.
Always.
and
Right,
shit.
absolutely.
She didn't speak English.
Mm-hmm.
So basically like my first language was Spanish.
Okay.
So I tell her, I'm like, you didn't grow up with grandma. Grandma, you had to speak to her in Spanish.
Right.
So a lot of words like I have a hard time pronouncing.
Okay.
So that's why.
I still don't pronounce it. I just like look at it and then I just show my wife. I was like this.
I do that too to my husband.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, what does it say? And my husband's very, very good in grammar and all that. And he's like, no, that's not how you say it. I'm like,
Well, they say you have like two parts of your brain, right? Like the artsy type of, or like the science, more data. And
I'm missing that part.
Yeah, I'm missing a little bit of both there, bud.
Yeah. All right. So let's go to the first one real quick, just so Chris could get a hang of it. If you guys don't know what this means, put it up, Chewy. This is pretty much what Joe likes to eat.
Okay, give us a little bit of music, Misa.
All right. Here's the music.
Asperger's syndrome.
Hey, wow.
Dude, I've heard of that before.
Yeah, I know, dude.
And Joe loves to eat Asperger's from the back.
Yeah, dude. All day, every day.
day.
Shout out to Joe.
Shout out to our boy.
All right,
Joe.
let's move on to the next one. They're gonna get a little bit harder.
What is Asperger's syndrome, by the way?
Oh, I'm sorry. That's my phone.
What is that?
It's a syndrome that what's his name has? Elon Musk.
Elon. Oh, yeah. It's one of those. I guess it's like kind of like the way that you think. It's a little different. It's a mental condition.
Okay.
It says there retardation of social development, but it's also now we say more like what is it, a social like disability or yeah.
So it sounds
like
not
Joe.
like
We're trying not to say retardation.
Yeah, it's not like
anymore.
like it's one of those things where you're on the spectrum. That's what they
like
refer to
autism
it.
on the spectrum, and now that's what it's called,
Right.
like on the
I think
spectrum.
there's even like a show on that, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a.
I think
they're,
so.
they're very
in the
highly
spectrum,
intelligent.
in the spectrum or something.
Yeah,
like
they're
that,
like
right?
very highly
Right.
intelligent. It's just
Intelligent,
socially.
Yeah, like Elon
Yeah.
Musk. That guy's like the smartest dude in the fucking
it's
world.
just socially.
like
It's just
billionaire,
like, yeah, socially he's just, he doesn't have that part of
that
it.
part
but
of the brain that
where he
like,
lacks for that, I mean, he fucking invents
Makes up
electrical
for
cars
all.
and shit. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, next word, Chris.
All right, let's get some more fucking music here. Borborygmi.
close.
What is it? How?
Borborygmi.
What is it?
Boberigmi.
Okay.
Borborygmi.
Or Burger
Okay, and that's the noise your stomach makes when you're
I would have
hungry.
done it like Borborygmi.
or Burger.
Yeah, Boberigmi.
So now I see why they're like, my stomach's growling, because they're just not going to say that. That's just so hard to say.
What is that noise?
It's a Boberigmi.
It's a Bud Light, guys.
Borborygmi, right? Okay.
Boberigmi. Yeah.
Borborygmi. Okay, there we go. Damn, that one was hard, dude.
All right, let's go on to the
All right,
next
next
one.
one. Let's see what we got here, Chewy.
Oh God, that's hard.
Come on, Chris. This is your word.
Damn, this one's hard.
This is your word. Look at the meaning.
Visalgia?
See, I would pronounce it
Visalga.
Visalga.
If you can do it, do it in Spanish.
It's because you have to hit that I before the A, though. So it's like Visalgia.
Visalgia.
The medical term for hangover.
Hey.
Medical term for my
wow.
life.
I didn't know that.
So these drips will directly help with Visalgia.
Visalgia.
Jesus Christ.
I need a cure for Visalgia.
I sounded so bad right there. That one was hard,
No, no.
dude.
Yeah, that one's
Yeah,
hard.
you gotta pick some good ones.
Yeah.
All right, next one.
And they all relate to us some way. Jesus Christ.
Oh God.
What
This is all one word, dude.
Dude. Okay, hold on. Brain freeze. This is what it's called.
No wonder they should say brain
Bro,
freeze because it freezes your brain when you're trying to read
My
it.
brain is frozen. I don't even think I can.
Dude, try,
pronounce this.
Chris.
Oh wow.
Sphenopalatine ganglioneuralgia.
Oh,
Yeah, that's pretty
wow.
good. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Phenopalatine ganglioneuralgia. Yeah. You're right.
Oh, Chris, you're scared of
Holy
needles,
shit,
bro? You could have been a doctor, way.
No, but I think like when you go to medical school, you see terms like this all the time, right?
Yeah,
so
they
you
like show you how to.
They tell you how to break it down, right?
Palatine.
Okay, yeah.
Ganglion neuralgia.
Yeah, you see, I was kind of just like out there sounding it out, like fucking hooked on phonics and shit. Sounded
It
out.
worked.
I
It
like that
worked.
too. I
Yeah.
was like, Sifi Paleti.
You see, dude, that one is crazy. But
Let's
dude,
move
why is it like why can't they just say brain freeze? Why does it
Or like
just-
freezing of the brain.
But
Yeah,
I
I
guess it's the
know.
medical terminology.
Yeah,
just
like
wanna
you have
sound
this,
smart.
the sphenoid bone here, and then your palate. So sphenopalatine, and then
that's how it-
ganglion neural. Yeah, like the brain.
Fuck, write that shit down, Chewy.
Blue, take notes.
So that's
God bless.
All right, let's
dude.
go on to the next one. I think this is the last one.
That one was hard, dude. That
not
one was
sure.
the hardest one by far. Jesus Christ. As I'm saying, that one was
My
the
wife
hardest
found
one.
this one for me, and she was able to say it.
Like fucking, this one looks like a fucking puzzle.
It looks like somebody dropped their keyboard.
Okay. Right. Yeah. It looks like when you put your phone like in your pocket and your fucking keyboard is on and it just starts typing random shit. Mm-hmm. That's what that is right there. All right. So give me a second.
That's what happens when you're trying to text and you're suffering from that vulgalagia, whatever that shit is. A hangover.
Right.
God, this is
Come on, Chris. Come on.
Let me get some music. That music
right.
really helps. I mean, it really just like I feel like I'm gonna be the president.
It's like
or
a
some
news
shit.
and shit.
Like I feel like I'm on the fucking altar or the
You're in a
podium.
debate and you have to fucking pronounce this word.
Yeah, I'm debating Trump and shit. Fuck. No. Is it phenomyltrimere? Osopicilicovolc? Anoconiosis.
Hey, I just gotta say, hold on, I just gotta say, that is exactly how Chris sounds when he's fucking wasted, dude.
Bro, I felt like I was trying to tell
mimosa.
you, find my phone.
No,
and
I'm
get me
telling
another
you.
beer.
He calls me and that's what he sounds like. Yo, Misa,
Bro.
you ready for the pod tomorrow?
Oh my
Dude,
god.
that one was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Okay,
let's see.
go ahead.
Pneumo ultra microscopic silicovolcanoneosis.
It sounds like it could be in a song.
Pneumo
Like,
ultra microscopic silicovolcanoneosis.
Jesus.
I feel like I nailed the neosis part. Like, I fucking nailed that part.
You did.
so what is this? It's a lung disease caused by what?
Silica dust. So like certain
Fine
professions where
silica
they
dust.
Silica dust.
silica. Yeah.
Is that like
It's
when
like
they're
vanillin.
when they're building shit? Like all that
So like
fine,
sandblasters,
right.
construction
Oh,
workers
shit, yeah.
can develop this. Like a type of lung disease.
Dude, imagine if we were just doing this by ourselves. We would sound like idiots, just like
Yeah, dude, I would have never done this if there wasn't a doctor in the house.
yeah. But that is crazy. Can you think of like another word that's just as hard to pronounce?
Hey.
Maybe one that we didn't pull up that maybe stands out to you.
Well, the one that I always have a hard time with, and it's not difficult, but it's a blood pressure medication, metoprolol.
How do you spell it?
Metropolol?
Metoprolol. Yeah. So there you go. And
I
so
just
I
fumbled
always,
Metropolol.
yeah, that's, I don't know if it's like the LOL part.
Metropolol.
I was like, your blood pressure medicine?
Oh, you're here for that Metropolol? I got you, doggy. 20 a gram.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah, you know it's funny that when we were talking about like how you would kind of guide her like along with the grammar and stuff. Like one of my aunts that when I was little, like if I would speak like wrong, like I would say me and Misa, not Misa and I, she would be like Misa and I, like you know what I mean. She would fucking correct my shit all the time. And honestly, like now that I think about it, I'm like thank you for that because like I feel like I can speak like pretty well, like you know what I mean. So, and I also think like that was a lot of had played a part in it because I always wanted to like not get corrected by her, so I would try to like say
It's not car, it's automobile.
yeah, but it was always like grammar stuff, like you know what I mean, and like pronunciation, like making sure that you're like that you're saying everything correctly. But anyways, that shit was crazy. How did I do? Did I pass?
Man. Hey, you did. You know what?
Wow.
Round of applause for Chris.
Let's go.
Let's go, dude. If I ever have any trouble pronouncing, dude, I'm gonna call you.
If I ever need to pronounce a word, I'm gonna call you, bro.
And then I'm gonna check in with Dr. Judy to
yeah,
make
and then
sure
we'll see
he
what
said it right.
Yeah, exactly. That was cool that you were able to like fucking be like, this is how you do it.
Yeah, and they all have like a meaning,
Right.
right? And so you know exactly what.
She's all like fucking amateurs.
Years. If
Read
I
a-
didn't know this, then I'd be like,
She's like, read a goddamn book.
Like, yeah, that's true. If she didn't know what these terms were or how to pronounce them, then we should be like a little,
Right,
worried.
exactly.
Yeah, then I'd be like, what the hell's in my arm right now? What's really in my arm?
Dude, you know what? That is the funniest thing that we didn't even like fucking think to like. Like she could be like
interesting.
giving you like what's that fucking drip they give you when you're on death row and they're gonna fucking kill you.
oh yeah.
She could be giving you that right now. We would have no idea.
At least I don't have to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, dude.
If that's the case.
But then I would have a dead body in my house.
yeah,
Now
well,
what?
Can't
it'd be the first in the pod, bro. Fucking views. You'll get some views for sure.
First and first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how are you guys feeling the podcast? I know you guys said before you guys were a little bit nervous. You never done anything like this before. How do you guys like? What do you feel in the vibes? Like, what do you guys think?
No, I mean, I think you guys are really good at making people feel comfortable. So I appreciate that about your team.
That's
Hell
like,
yeah.
that's like the main thing, dude.
That's the nicest thing like any of my cousins has ever said.
Yeah, dude. You hadn't seen your cousins in 20 years. I thought that was the weirdest thing when we were talking about this podcast. He's like,
that is.
he's like, yeah, they're my cousins and shit. And then I was like, so like, you guys see each other often? He's like, every 20 years or so, every quarter decade.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I'll see her in the next funeral, I guess.
yeah, dude.
I think ever since grandma died, like it's just kind of done our own thing.
Was she kind of like?
She was like
the nucleus, right?
Exactly.
Because like in my family, like we have that same type of nucleus, and it's like when that's gone, it's like some families just kind of like, it's not in a bad way though. It's just like that glue is no longer there.
And thinking about it, like after she did pass, like I haven't seen you guys. I haven't seen your mom. I hadn't seen my other uncle, my tio Moe. I hadn't seen my tia Rosie. I hadn't seen her, and we were so close, And
I know crazy. She wants to have like a family reunion. Yeah. And so I think that'd be really fun. Yeah, to be able to.
I'll get her on the pod.
Are you gonna invite me? Dude?
Oh man, she'd be.
And
crazy.
she'll put her little chihuahuas on.
Chihuahua. She has
Yorkies now.
She was always like a dog person, and I remember me and my cousins Pepe and Moy would always spend the night at her house. And I remember one time she had her dogs and Pepe ended up like leaving the door open and they both ran out. And like we were like, and then Moy was all like, Misa, you stay here and you distract my tia. And then him and Josh and Pepe were like running out to get him, and stuff. And my aunt never found out. Then like when she went outside, they were like bringing them in, like, what are you doing? Like, oh, we're walking them.
We're walking them.
Yeah, dude.
Nice cover.
You're fucking chasing them around the neighborhood.
My aunt was so cool. I remember like wanting to go because like it was kind of like you could do whatever you want, but like you wouldn't be doing some dumb shit. But dude, we'd stay up till like 4:00 in the morning just watching movies. You guys want something from the store, like all the snacks you'd wanted. It was just so cool to see there, dude.
Awesome. She's awesome. Yeah, that would be.
Shout out to my tia Rosie.
Give her a round of applause.
We love you.
I love you, Rosie. Never met you. But you sound like a great person.
Yeah, dude.
Any aunt that will let you stay up till 4 a.m, fucking full of snacks,
and then the next morning she'll wake us up with like breakfast, and then she'll take us swimming at the Y or something.
Exactly.
Oh, she was the best.
Dude, you had a good childhood, dude.
I know, that's 20 years ago, dude. I'm still waiting to go back.
I know, me too.
Another
sleepover. Sleepover at my aunt's house.
At my aunt's house. Yeah.
So how many years apart are you guys?
I think we're
10 years apart.
10 years?
We're 10 years apart.
Cool.
And we're 4 or 5.
apart.
Yeah.
Okay.
4 years.
Damn, that's what's up. Hell yeah. So the Monrreals are in the house. Multiple of them.
Bro, you go to Vinton and Canotillo, bro, you see.
You see the whole.
You say Monrreal, you're like, what? Hey.
People popping out of bushes.
Yeah, dude, you see them like on 18-wheelers and shit too. Like.
All right, so Misa, one more update on the drip. How are you feeling?
Dude, it feels good, man. I'm ready for another drip.
Another bag. Did you slap the
on
bag?
the other arm, dude.
Right. Did you slap the bag?
Yeah, dude. I smacked it hard.
Of course.
Okay, good. Yeah, it looks like a wine bag that you fucking slap before you take it to the face. It
looks like urine.
But okay, yeah, it does look like piss, but it also looks like the yellow Gatorade.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the B12 that makes it that color.
That makes it that color. Okay, so Misa, we're at about 20 minutes here. So does anybody know what time it is? You got the time? Blue, do you have the time?
You know what time it is?
Anybody? The time?
Very well educated, but y'all are wrong. Because it's time for the 5 random questions here at Conversing with Chris and Misa, the podcast, hosted by your boy, Chris
Marquez. Dude, I'm telling you, this is my favorite song of all time, dude. Yeah, let it ride, dude. Just let it ride.
Trombone there. I used to play that.
You used to play the trombone? Really?
I was in the marching
Those are the
band.
big ass ones, right?
No.
Or no, it's okay.
Oh,
I
the long ass one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the ones.
I was a nerd, obviously.
So you were in band?
I was in marching band.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was in
and in clown internship.
Clown internship? What
Yeah.
the fuck? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
they
It
showed
sounds
us-
like something I should have been.
Yeah, why didn't you turn him on to that? Clown school for Misa.
Clown school. Yeah. So much. Yeah.
So band and then clown internship.
And clown intern. Yeah, they would show us how to do animal, like balloon animals.
Oh, nice.
Like little tricks, how to
juggle. Okay.
We would go to the hospital, like face painting, go to the children's hospital.
Right.
And like, help
and just
it was like a Robin Williams
spread cheer and shit.
Yeah,
she became she's a doctor, and then the fucking
dude. That's crazy, dude. God bless. Wow. And you should have gone to fucking clown school, Misa. By the way, I was in orchestra for like a year, and I played the weak ass viola and shit, and I was like, I'm a loser, I should have been hitting the cello,
Hey, only group I was in high school was the ISS group.
My niece plays the
violin.
That was a good joke, Misa.
Yeah, no, dude.
Fucking fell straight on his face right there. Okay, so let's get some more music here. We got some 5 random questions. We have Christina in the house, and I'm gonna butcher your name again. So is it Yehudi?
Yehudi.
Oh, Yehudi.
Yehudi.
Yeah. That's a good way to remember it.
Yeah.
Yehudi. There you go.
Don't forget the doctor, though, right? Don't forget the doctor.
I have yes, Dr. Yehudi. So I have 5 questions. They're gonna be for both of you. So the way we'll do it is Christina will answer first because alphabetically her name comes before yours. That's the only way I can determine that. And then we'll go for you. Okay, so question number 1. Favorite medical themed TV show of all time. Ooh. So Scrubs, Grey's Anatomy, whatever other ones, ER. I don't know. What do you have a favorite one?
I didn't know I was pregnant show. Did you ever see that?
No, that's not a medical show.
It is a medical show.
It is, but I'm thinking like a show that's like in a hospital or doctor.
That wasn't. Well, no, they weren't.
Oh yeah, I do.
Oh, a novela.
Novela, maybe.
Is there novelas?
Is there Spanish? Is there medical novelas?
There has been.
There has to be.
Yeah.
There has to be.
Like doctors, falling in love with their nurses.
Yes,
that doesn't happen in real life, guys.
No? Well, okay, hold on. I think that does happen.
Medical school is not Grey's Anatomy.
Okay, so
you won't find them in the closet, guys.
They're not smashing in the closet. Or they could be. Who knows? But
that's what they would always ask me.
Do you have a favorite show, like medical themed or novella?
Maybe Grey's Anatomy.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. Like that's kind of the standard one. That one's been on for so long. Like
that's why I stopped watching it, dude.
Well, yeah, dude, it's gone on for so long.
It's like, dude,
it's too long.
I thought y'all were supposed to die by now.
Yeah, like, dude, like we get it. Like, end the show at some point. What about you?
Dr. G's medical examiner.
Hey,
Dr. G's medical examiner. What is that?
So it's a medical examiner who works out of, it's true story. She does, she's based out of Orlando, Florida, I believe.
Okay.
And so any deaths that happen in the county, she has to do the autopsies.
Dude, she looks like she's dead, kind of. Like her face, like...
Yeah.
Like she's starting to look like she's turning into a zombie.
Yeah, she's been out a while. Yeah, Dr. G. I think that one's pretty cool.
Okay.
Hey, that one's old too, huh? Is it still going on?
Yeah. I think it is because I saw a recent one.
Shit.
I think she's on Hulu or something now.
Yeah, dude, she does autopsies on people.
Yeah, she looks older than that now.
And she's just like really good at that shit, or like
she'll tell you how did everything died.
Yeah, to be a medical examiner, you not only need to be a doctor, but also have a JD or lawyer. And stuff, because you always have to go testify and stuff.
Right.
And so some of the cases.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, some of the cases and stuff that it's just really interesting.
I forgot about this show. I used to watch the show too. It's very interesting.
My mom watches the show.
Yeah, that's how I.
Do you have a favorite medical show, Misa? Mine is Scrubs. Hands down. That was my shit. I love that show.
I can't really say.
My mom used to watch a bunch of ER back in the day when that shit was popping. That one was cool too, but I was like, that's a little dramatic.
I used to like that Monsters Inside Me. And it was people that would go and they would feel bad, and then the doctors would end up finding a tapeworm or something.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, Scrubs is the shit. You guys have seen that one?
Yeah, okay. I do.
No, they're no longer taping it, but it's been done for the past 6 years, I would say. But I thought it had some great cast, great writers, good comedy, and that's why I liked it because. Normally the medical shows are like you said, it's all about falling in love and shit. And this one was kind of about that, but it was more comedy based.
Yeah,
just ridiculous shit you would never see in the hospital. But yeah.
Oh wait, what's that other one where it's the house?
Oh yeah, where he was addicted to opioids.
Yeah, but he had the fucking.
He's extremely smart.
Genius.
Right,
Yeah.
he could fucking tackle every fucking case. But the thing with those shows is they're all the same. Every episode is the same.
There's another show where there's this guy. He's a very young guy. He's a kid, I think, and he has some type of syndrome or something.
He has Asperger's.
Asperger's, yeah, there you go.
And he's very smart.
Yeah.
He's like the.
House.
What is that called?
What was it called? You know, Blue?
Doctor something.
I don't know.
It's not the
It
Resident.
still comes out.
All right,
Yeah, it's new.
let's go. Question number 2.
yeah.
Let's get some more music here. I thought the hospital did have some romance though. Am I wrong about
The
that?
House?
No, the hospital. Like a hospital, like there is romance going along, right? Yeah, my friend's girlfriend left him for a doctor when she became an RN. So I was just like, there is some
Hey,
romance.
she's
going
moving
on.
up, Elf.
Yep, she's like climbing that corporate ladder there. Question number 2. Shout out Rick. I love you, bro. Sorry.
Oh,
to put your
Rick?
business out there.
Oh,
Sorry to put
Sorry,
your business
Rick.
out there, son.
Why'd you
I
just say
care
his
about
name?
you. Well, it doesn't. His name's not Rick. It rhymes with Rick. Or Trick.
Chris,
Anyway,
dude.
question number 2. Is Dr. Phil a real doctor? And yes.
I would say
I don't know. I don't know his credentials. Isn't he like a psychologist?
I think he's I don't think he's
not
like.
a MD.
He's not an MD.
I think there's more doctors in this room than are on his show. That's what I'm going to say right now.
Okay. I don't
Because
know.
I think he's like a
don't know if he-
psychologist.
I don't know if he's a psychiatrist or if a psychologist.
Go ahead, Chewy. Let's type that into Google. Is he a real doctor? I'm pretty sure it's going to say yes because of his show, but I don't know.
Like
It's
what
not a
are-
real doctor. Whoa.
What?
Yo, that is crazy. So how are you allowed to put doctor in front of your name if you're not a doctor?
So it depends if you have a doctorate.
Right.
And so,
Right.
right. So maybe he has like a doctorate in
In
psychology.
something. Right.
Or,
Okay, that makes sense.
you know,
Sports or some shit,
teaching,
you know, like, yeah, like some
something.
dumb
and
shit.
so and some people do. Yeah, some people.
Hair loss.
Bro, that is crazy, dude. He's made a lot.
Psychologist.
Bro, he's made so much money. Like this
Yeah,
guy
I
is
mean,
a
yeah,
fucking
he's a-
genius.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever watch Dr. Phil? My mom used to watch that shit a lot. And I was like, Mom, yeah.
I see all the memes.
I stopped watching after Catch Me Outside. How about that?
dude, remember?
I was like, dude, come on, dude.
And he's like, you are.
And then I went outside and I never
disrespectful.
caught her, dude. And she's still on the loose.
Still
Oh
out
my
there.
gosh.
You know, she makes a lot of money now, right?
Didn't
has
she join like the OnlyFans?
Yeah,
or some
she has
shit? Made like
OnlyFans.
$1 million in like an hour. or
Yep.
some shit.
Wow.
How about that?
I don't know, dude.
It's some girl that was on his show.
It was this girl that she was like 14, 15 years old at the time. And she was just super like rebellious and was like, I ain't listening to my fucking mom and whatever. And like, she like was super, like this is her. She was crazy. And then Dr. Phil, they got into they got into it. But she was just a shitty like daughter. And now she's like famous and shit.
Just like Catch Me
crazy.
Outside. How about
That was
that? But with all that money, dude, I'll be like, catch me. Cash me up outside,
Yo,
dude.
the
Cash me
first thing that
outside.
I'm looking at, the biggest red flag, those fucking hoop earrings. Jesus Christ. Look
Those
at
dude, those half like the fucking
Look it
eyebrows,
up.
dude.
Oh man.
I could throw a fucking baseball through those.
Right.
But all right,
Dude, I
anyways.
just hate how shiny fucking Dr. Phil's head is, dude. Shit's shinier than my future. Look at it.
He oils it
Jesus.
before.
Oh yeah. He's got a lot. He's got a whole makeup.
Spray tan.
It looks like he
Been
gets
working on
bright
it.
ideas. Get it? Anyways.
All right, question number 3. Let's get some more music here. And this is a preference question, okay? And if you guys don't prefer either one of these two, you can go ahead and say it.
We just go ahead and delete this whole thing,
Right.
you know?
Yeah, no. In relation to music, would you rather listen to Beyonce, Queen Bee, or Taylor Swift? We're going with Christina here. They're both like, yo. I thought that was, I was like,
Honestly, I would say neither.
neither? Okay, who do you
Bengali.
like? Who do you like? Shania Twain? I like Shania.
Selena.
Selena.
Say- Of course, we have to say Selena.
I have to
Selena?
say Selena. I
Okay.
like Selena.
Same for you? Celine
I don't
Dion,
know.
maybe?
Chico del apartamento
512.
Camila Cabello, don't you like
Camila
her?
Cabello. Yeah. I mean, it's very poppy. And
Okay.
so, I mean,
Nicki
I can
Minaj,
appreciate
bro.
it,
Just say
but-
Nicki Minaj.
Missy Elliott.
Missy Elliott was hard, yo. I like Missy Elliott
Missy.
back in the day. Yeah, I'm a big Taylor Swift fan. Like, I love Taylor Swift. Dude, I swear to God.
No, she has
I
talent.
love
Sure.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
And she actually came out with the new album yesterday, but she did.
She downloaded it.
He made that question so he could fucking promote her fucking video.
I wanted to talk
fucking
some
Chris.
Swift.
I know
wanted to
you
talk
already.
some Swift.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah, I'd love her, dude. She's cool.
Chris is over here crying over some breakup song, you know, that he's not
that's-
even going
She
through.
does have some good ones. Yeah.
She has some. Yo, she will make you feel some type of fucking way.
Yeah,
Right.
dude, pissed off because
All
that
the
shit
feels.
sucks.
Dude.
It does. Yeah, breakup sucks.
Yep,
yeah.
there it is. Midnights. That's the one that just came out. Anyways. All right. Question number 4.
Did you buy the album, Chris?
No. Why? It's on Apple Music, dude. You just listen to it for free. Okay. Question number 4. This is a heated debate that we've had on this podcast. Do you consider a hot dog a sandwich? This is a hot debate on this podcast. So
because it's meat between.
Well, it just to me it meets the criteria of the sandwich. That's all I'm saying. That's all I gotta say.
No, dude. No.
Look right away.
Like what is like a Philly cheese is a sandwich.
That's a
it's the same.
It's like saying a flauta is a burrito because it's like there's stuff inside a fucking tortilla.
A flauta is a
flauta
sandwich.
is a flauta.
But it's fried, so it means maybe.
Yeah, you see the fried thing? It takes it away. What happened? Did you drop your?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I'll get it for you. I thought you disconnected your drip. I was worried.
I need another one, guys.
I would say
no.
I would say it meets the criteria. I see.
Yes, you see,
right?
look. Yes.
So Christina said no. So
Can't leave me hanging.
she should have been the doctor.
So you say no, Christina? Why? What's your basis? What's your thesis here?
Wait, according to the official definition, a hot dog is a sandwich.
Let's go.
Fucking Chris wrote that. You did that.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude.
On Wikipedia.
Yep,
Yeah.
I fucking edited the page. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, I think it's a sandwich. I mean, a lot of people want to fight me for this, but
It's a taco then, right?
I would say it's a taco.
Closer to a taco than a fucking.
Exactly.
a taco is also a
But
sandwich.
it's bread. It's not tortilla.
Fucking me, so he hates me right now. Okay, okay. So we got a no and a yes, or a no and a yes.
You know
right?
what, dude? They're glizzies.
The glizzy.
They're not hot dogs. They're fucking glizzies.
glizzies that-
And our boy Chew Dog is a pro at eating them, dude. He spits on them before he bites them.
All right, more music. Last question here, Misa. Question number 5. Last one. That's a hot dog sandwich right there. That's what I'm talking about.
There you go.
I love hot dog sandwiches. Anyways, question number 5. If you guys could go on one vacation, your last vacation ever, where are you going to go and why? Anywhere in the world. No limitations. No, you don't have to worry about time, money, anything. Where are you going? And actually, I want to know who you would like go with.
I would probably go to Paris. Okay. With like my entire family.
Paris.
Oh, Paris.
Just kidding. I've never been there before.
With my entire family, like
Okay.
my brothers, my brother, my sisters, and like my immediate family, which
Right.
is my 2 daughters and my husband.
Check out the Eiffel Tower and stuff.
Dude, I'd go to the moon, bro.
To the moon?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
But I don't think you
now.
can, though.
You can
Now.
But that's not really like a vacation. What are you going to do up there? You're not going to hit
Chris
the pool?
doesn't even go to the east side. You think he's gonna want to fucking go?
Go to space and shit? What about you?
I would want to do
Knockout?
like a European like tour and take like my family. You know, I've been to Greece. That's probably
That's what I
been
was
my
going to say.
favorite
The Greece coast, right? It's like
place. I think
fire.
everybody needs to go to Greece. Like
Right.
it's gorgeous. And I really would want to take like my mom. You know, I
Okay.
think she was so supportive in all of our careers and like, you know, I just want to be able to, you know, show her around.
It's like, Mom, I'm a doctor. Now what?
Now what do I do with my life?
Yeah, like I also heard like Croatia has some like underrated beaches too.
That's what I've heard too.
Like
yeah.
like it looks like sick as fuck. Like that
Yeah,
looks
it's
like
gorgeous.
Greece.
Yeah, this Santorini.
Was it packed when you went there?
So Santorini was. So I did. I went with a best friend of mine, and we did like a island hopping tour. And so we went to Athens and Mykonos, like party 24/7, and then Ios and Paros, which had like each island kind of has its own like theme.
Right.
And then Santorini.
Hell yeah, that looks so
It's
beautiful.
gorgeous.
Look at
It's
the water,
gorgeous.
bro.
Gorgeous,
Jesus
gorgeous.
Christ.
Yeah, and it's literally like that, like clear blue.
Right. Like it literally looks how it does on the fucking
Yeah,
right.
and people are super sweet. The food's delicious. Like
Hell
How
yeah.
long were you out there for?
I think we were there 13 days.
Okay, Misa, if you can go on vacation on this earth, where would it be?
I don't know, man. I'd like to go visit like an island. You know, like something.
Yeah, like I
want to
go like to Turks and Caicos. That shit looks like fire because it's like just a small little island. It costs a lot to go there, but it looks like
I've heard.
I'd like to go visit like Thailand or
Thailand
you know,
is
the
sick.
Philippines or
I've heard
something.
Thailand
like that.
is sick too. But I get scared of going to like places where it's too like different, like because like if you smoke a little weed in Thailand, like they'll throw your ass in jail. You know what I mean?
No,
so,
dude,
like,
they
I don't want to deal with that.
They smoke hash out there, dude.
Right, hashish. But yeah, that's crazy.
the food. Yeah.
Fucking Thailand. Chewy, where would you go? Just yell.
Go back home and shit.
Juarez. I like Puerto Vallarta. Okay, Mexico. Hitting the beaches of old Mexico, huh?
Cancun is nice too, bro.
All right, well, there you go. Those were 5 random questions, Misa. There you go. Oh, yeah. All right, guys, we're coming up on 36 minutes here. Let's get ready to wrap up this podcast. What we're going to do is go around the studio here, get final thoughts from everyone today. Let's go ahead and start with you, Christina. Final thoughts on today's podcast.
Why do you guys always start with me?
It's because, like I said, the C becomes before the M and the Y. Like, I don't make the rules.
But you have a C too.
Yeah, I know, but I go last.
It's Chris and Christina. You would go first.
No, yeah, I would.
But it's your podcast. So
Yes.
I guess just how nervous I was to first come, but you guys do a great job to making us feel comfortable, and I didn't even realize,
how much
42
much
minutes,
time,
30
yeah.
how
Right.
much time. So I appreciate that you guys made us feel comfortable and at home.
Yes, thank you. And one more time, can you tell them where you can find the CARES Clinic again on Instagram?
So on Instagram, we're under cares.medical. If they want to follow us on our page, and there we post any specials that we have for the month or any new services that we're going to have. So if
Great.
you want to follow us.
Go follow them, guys. Their IG is on the Zoom. You can see it right there if you're watching us. If you're on audio platforms only, make sure to check them out and give them a follow on IG. Misa, final thoughts today?
Yeah, I just want to say it was really good seeing you guys after 20 years. It's fun. It's crazy now. I'm an adult now, so the last time I saw you was still a kid. So it's good catching up. I hope we get to hang out a lot more. Everybody watching and listening, you guys check it out. Look, I'm in the drip right now. I feel good. It was painless. I don't know what Chris is crying about with needles and shit. But yeah, you guys, thank you so much for the support. You guys make sure to stay safe and stay fresh.
Yehudi, final thoughts today?
Yeah, no, thank you guys, for promoting local and, inspiring others and yeah, making us feel comfortable. You guys have a great thing going here.
Hey, that's from a doctor, doggy. That's coming from a doctor. Doctor approved.
There you go. Yeah. All right, guys. Final thoughts on today's podcast. Once again, thank you guys for being here today. It's really nice to meet some of Misa's family. You guys are really cool, super down to earth, and I had a blast getting to talk to you guys. I've know a little bit about the medical field, not an expert by any means, but
you could pronounce some good shit.
I could pronounce some words. You know what I mean?
Impressive.
And you guys came through with the mimosa for me. That was super nice. So that really is appreciated. You guys have an open invitation whenever you guys want to come back on the podcast. We can do round 2. And thank you guys for being here. Chewy, thank you for running the Zoom over there. Misa, another good episode, and thank you for taking the needle in the arm because I would not be able to.
I was telling them I have to do all the hard shit.
Dude, and we planned it perfectly. Look, that drip bag is coming down to the very end. And yeah, guys.
Yeah, dude, I need a pee so bad. She's right.
This is what we're going to do.
Episode 148, Conversing with Chris and Misa, the podcast. Guys, please follow us on Facebook, like us on Instagram, and on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get to 500 subs. And with all that being said, guys, thank you for tuning in. We are... Ow!
Yeah,
I get you tapered like a new fresh haircut. Put it in ignition, now a nigga got his keys stuck. Zanny got amnesia, hoes down, G's up, bitch.